Here's my general philosophy about money is most people, they buy a lot of stuff that they really don't need, and they don't let the money work for them long enough. They don't understand what compound interest is, so they take on debt, and they got compound interest working against them instead of working for them. And unfortunately, in school, we're not taught to save money. And if I gave anybody that's not used to making a lot of money $5 million, it would be gone within months. Today, we're going to have a really fun time and take a deep dive into some TikToks about different approaches to money. And I'm going to react to it.
For people's problems is their habits. When I was broke, and if it was $50 in my bank account, all I knew what to do with the $50 was what? To spend it. Rather than trying to help these folks with the money you send to them that they don't know what to do with it, first thing we got to do is teach them about how money works.
This dude's a very smart guy. I give this an A+, 5 out of 5. It doesn't matter how much you give to somebody with a broke mindset. When I was 16, I was making hardly any money bussing tables. I still was able to put $300 into my Roth IRA. You don't get taught this in school. We are made to think that when people earn money, they'll actually save it. But people have a true spending problem. They'll lose it all. So this guy's absolutely right. Save your money. Teach people how to save. Change the habits. You'll change the outcome.
Most people that I talk to who have college degrees, they're not even utilizing their college degree for what it is that they're doing. It now makes me wonder, man, is college even worth it anymore? Plus the debt, paying it back, it's crazy.
So I was on Grant Cardone's podcast recently, and he said no one needs to go to college. There's no use for it. There's no career.
Nobody cares about the degree I got. And had I known that when I was 18 years old, it would have supported me in what I believed to be true, which was this is a waste of time for me.
But what he doesn't know is I learned how to network. I became a better public speaker. I will never say it's not good to go to college. Does everybody need to? I'm a garage door guy. I have lots and lots of millions in the bank. I own a lot of real estate. I got a master's degree. Do I advise everybody to go to college? Absolutely not. That's why I'm in the blue collar. That's why I talk to people about the blue collar. But they have to learn business. But I don't think just saying no one should go to college is the right thing to do. So I'll give this guy a 3 out of 5. I give him a C. You could take debt and you could turn that into rental property. It's called leverage. Dave Ramsey doesn't believe in leverage because most people are not responsible with debt. So many people say just buy real estate. And I'll tell you this, it doesn't work. I'm selling most of my real estate right now because it's too much to manage and I put my money into better things. So do I think leverage is good on property? Typically. I mean, 2008, 9, 10 was a bad time. Property went upside down and there was a lot of people that were millionaires that lost everything and went bankrupt. I'll give this guy a 4 out of 5, but I hate selling a dream that's just, it's a dream. It's like if you buy real estate, you're going to make money. There's a lot of hard work. You got to have great contractors. You got to have good leases in place. You got to make sure they're getting paid. It's hard to kick somebody out of a house when they have kids. There's all these factors that go into it that no one talks about on these little TikToks.
Whatever you do not own a jet.
What?
You're spending at least $2-3 million a year just on upkeep. This is the advice I give everybody. The money that you have now has to last you a lifetime. The moment you think about it like that, you never gonna be broke.
All right, I give this guy a 2 out of 5. I have a place in Idaho. It takes me 2 hours to get there if I fly into Spokane. I'm 10 minutes away if I fly private. If you learn how to depreciate properly and how you could actually use that plane and lease it to a company and they'll maintain it, depending on your level of wealth, a private plane makes more sense than anything. I think the majority of people that buy a private plane are doing it just like buying a nice car. They don't have the money. They can't afford it. They're not doing it for tax reasons. They're not doing it to buy back their time. They're doing it so they could post on TikTok and Instagram to show, look at me, I am rich. Even though they're not rich, they're not wealthy, they don't have a lot of money. They're spending all their money on stupid material things instead of creating passive income.
What's the best financial advice that you would tell the younger generation coming out of school?
Well, I'll tell you what I told my grown kids. So when all the schools are pushing them to go to college, to go to university, to do all that stuff, my kids got out of school, didn't know what they wanted to do. And so I told them to go work, go travel, go figure yourself out before you go and invest in yourself.
This lady's right. Most people switch their careers. When I was with a dentist, after I took 65 credits, I interned with a dentist for, it was only a couple weeks. He said, do me a favor, bro. Don't go into dentistry unless you know a lot about business. He said, I'm still in debt and I'm 47 years old. We really don't know what we're getting ourselves into. So you should go live a little bit, experience the world, find out what you love and you're passionate about, and then ask yourself, could I do this every day for a career? Just make sure you're in love with what you do. If you're going to spend a lot of money and go into an incredible amount of debt, make sure you can do it for the rest of your life. You're going to become the best at it and you're very passionate about it. it, and this lady's dead on. I give her a 5 out of 5, A+.
These are money tips from an 18-year-old who pays all of their own bills. Number 1, try to have as many sources of income as possible. Number 2, don't stop doing things that make you happy.
If going out to eating a steak dinner that costs you $500 makes you happy, find a different thing to love. If you like coffee, don't go to Starbucks. Figure out how to make that shit at home. You only make $100 a day, so spending $10 on coffee makes 0 sense.
Using coupons, having an SPC card, buying things that are on sale, having points cards.
Having the right credit cards to accumulate points is fine, but going for coupons, I know people that use coupons and they justify the reasons to buy something. They'll never have Raisin Bran, but they got a coupon in the mail for it, so they go buy it. This is poor advice for most people. If you get coupons for everything you buy and you have time to do it, then maybe I could justify it if you're broke. I'm not saying coupons are bad. I like this girl. She seems like a nice person, but she doesn't know shit. Don't follow people like this. Follow fucking billionaires. Maybe this worked for you, but it's bad advice. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you like some of my advice. And if you want me to rate a video, send it here in the comment section and I'll tell you what I think.